What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Coming to you live and direct from Miami, Florida. Tonight we had Rampage right in front of your face. But before we get there, ladies and gentlemen, going down this Saturday night, it is Extreme Mayhem, where all the championships will be put on the line and will be faced in a stipulation. Each match will include something extreme, something will go mayhem. Ladies and gentlemen, let's start it off real quick. Tonight we had an awesome freaking show. It all started off with No Mercy going up against the debut of Mr. Wow. We also had T5 going up against the return of Jason Starr. Also, Shane Owens went up against the Chaotic Trickster. Don't forget about Psycho Mike against the beautiful Miss Isabella. And also, the Cruiser X champion Mr. Swindle went up against Maxwell Verdi, and much, much more. Ladies and gentlemen, are you into blood? Are you into just people beating the fuck out of each other? Well, that's what's going to happen this weekend. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome my guest at this time. He once was a World Heavyweight Champion. He once was a Tag Team Champion. This guy is pretty much a future bright star here in RGW, as we all know. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the one and the only Mr. Maxwell Verdi. Mr. Verdi, you there, sir?
I absolutely am here.
All right, here we go. Tonight you went up against the one, the only, the Cruiser X champion, the longest reigning champion in RGW history.
Damn right.
Break it down.
It has been a long time coming for Swindle and Verdi to finally meet face-to-face. It has. I tried to get it before after Brawl Mania, so finally now we get face-to-face. And it was just fantastic. The carnage in that match. I didn't even think there was a winner. I think we just beat the shit out of each other. And I literally enjoy that. It was just simply amazing. It was just a taste of what could happen. This pay-per-view coming up.
This Saturday night, you, sir, are part of the Invitational. Ladies and gentlemen, what I'm talking about is this. The Cruiser X Championship will not be on the line against you, sir. Against you, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, this Saturday night, it will be for the RGW Cruiser X Champion, Mr. Swindle, going up against the #1 contender, who most people think this was a fluke. But yes, I'm talking about Christian. Now, Verdi, I gotta say, you was in this spot at one point. What can you say to a guy like Christian who just started? I mean, this guy is, I don't even know if I should even call him a rookie. I mean, this guy just started.
Yeah, you're right. He's surprising. He is surprising people. He surprised me. He did.
Now the question is really, Verdi, is do you think that Christian could pull an upset against Mr. Swindle?
Do I think? I think we could see the most shocking moment of this year, and we're only getting started this year. I think we could see Christian beating Mr. Swindle for the Cruiser X Championship, ending the streak, shocking everybody, and shocking Menace to Society.
You went up against Swindle tonight. What can you tell me about Swindle? What's Swindle's mentality right now? I mean, is this guy stable? Is this guy, does he look?
I mean, he's not worrying about it. Obviously, he doesn't care. It's a rookie. It's going to be a piece of cake to him, is what he's thinking. It's just a rookie. Doesn't really matter.
Doesn't really matter. So, okay, so let's go into things that do matter. Let's talk about T5. You and T5 finally united. Finally decided to put things together. And you know what? What's next for you guys? I mean, it seems to me M2S was dodging you guys a little bit, but then it seems like you tried to poke yourselves in their business. What's going on here?
Well, I mean, I don't know about the other Power Rangers, but me and T5 are showing that we have each other's backs, like I promised before, that we know what we're doing. And what's next? It's quite simple. What's next for us is to make sure Showtime and Swindle don't walk out the champions at the pay-per-view. See, we're not going to sit back and relax and take a day off. Why? We're just getting started. All the fun is just about to begin. This storm that's been brewing when the M2S came about, the storm's going to blow up. And I'm going to make sure, and not me and T5, we're both going to make sure that Swindle and Showtime don't walk out the champions. Just because we can.
Oh, wow.
It'll be fun. It'll be, and I hope it'll spark some fire in the both of them. Because I don't want them. I mean, we were at a tag match at Throwdown. You were there for that. Mm-hmm. You saw, you witnessed it firsthand. We beat them. We beat Showtime and Swindle. Now, I've been called a bitch time and time again, and Daddy's Girl and T-Zero, but Daddy's Little Girl and T-Zero just beat 2 champions, and they're not even tag champions. No, they're the most important titles. They're the International and the Cruiser X. Beat them like that, and I think that pissed off both Showtime and Swindle. So why not keep it going? Why not fuel the fire? Throw the coal in the fire. Make sure they don't walk out that pay-per-view with the gold.
Oh, wow.
I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about the heavyweight belt.
Last question before we go. This Saturday night, what do you predict? Mr. Swindle going against Christian. Who will come out on top?
Oh, Christian's going to win that belt.
Oh, wow. A little confident by Reddy.
That's it. There is a no-brainer. Christian's going to win that belt. I don't care what the fuck he does with it afterwards.
Oh, wow. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Maxwell Reddy.
Hey, thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the current RGW Mayhem Champion. Ladies and gentlemen, the hottest free agent. At one point we thought he was the hottest free agent. Now signed to Kings United Management. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together and make some noise for the RGW Mayhem Champion. No Mercy, David Hill.
Oh, what the yo. Be quiet. Can anybody hear me?
Okay,
can you hear me?
Yeah, we're there.
Yeah.
No Mercy, first of all, congratulations. A new deal signed with King United Management.
Yeah.
The question is this. Why would you sign with someone like that? I mean, you had opportunities to sign with Hollywood. You had an opportunity to sign with Paul Martin Enterprises.
Listen. I have a name that I am focusing on establishing my own identity. You know what I'm saying? We already have we want a company who has a bunch of champions. Why not sign somebody tell somebody like myself? I'm a champion, so why not start with the company? Give them a chance and build on that one. Fresh start. Plus, they get their heavyweight girl who will announce my match. You know what I'm saying? As I destroy this minute, Mr. Wow. Who the hell is Mr. Wow?
That, you know what? I'll be honest with you. I said the same thing. Who in the hell is this guy? But I'll admit, this guy took a beating of a lifetime.
I sure did.
The question is now, this Saturday night, I'm looking at the card, and it has your name on it, but no opponent. What are we looking at here?
Another open challenge.
You know, No Mercy, I got to say, ever since you won the Mayhem Championship, it seems like everybody just walked away from the division. What's going on?
Listen, let me tell you something, man. Ain't nobody wants no parts. Ain't nobody wants the business. Ain't nobody wants to get hurt. They smart enough. That's right, they smart. Okay? But I'm also the DCW World Heavyweight Champion. Okay? I know it may not be count or RGW thing, but I am their World Heavyweight Champion, which I'm willing to defend it inside this event coming up this Saturday.
Oh, wow. Now, what if the bank started to throw a curveball at you and said, hey, you need to defend both belts?
Well, man, wherever they throw at, I hope their insurance policy paid up.
Oh, wow. Now, No Mercy, I got to say, you had an opportunity to go up against some of the biggest monsters we've had here in RGW. Guys like TM Hick. Guys like the Godfather.
Hold up. Wait a second. Listen, I'm the biggest brother today. I am the biggest thing, okay? I'm the biggest monster. I am the biggest dog in this company right now. That's why nobody doesn't want to step out the plate and fight me. Not Psycho Mike, not Red, not Monster Pain, not even Kitty Cat over there, whatever her name is. Not especially Shane Owens.
Now,
that gutless coward.
You brought up, well, gutless coward. Okay, let's go there. You brought up some names, guys like Red, guys like Bane. Now, what if, I'm just saying, what if guys like TM Hick, guys like Venom X, guys like, just in that caliber come out of the woodwork? Are you ready for that? Are you ready for that?
Listen, I don't care who faced me. They're going to end up get put down just like the rest of the competition. That's why I did in the both tournaments, how I won those belts. The road result will remain the same. Hold on one second. Oh, that's my new assistant assigned by Kings United Management Company. This is she dances, doesn't she?
Well, if you're into that.
Yeah. But anyway, back to business.
Okay. Business it is. So, why don't we talk about your little contract here you got with Kings United? What's in the deal? What's in the package? What did you get from all this? Let's just be nosy about it right now. What did you get? What's
all they did to do is take care of my business thing. Something has to do with business, my business affairs. Doesn't have nothing to do with what's in the ring, what I'm doing right now. Okay. Now, let us talk about the open challenge. The stipulation is death match. Since we're going to go Extreme Mayhem, I'm going to go beyond extreme. We're going to bring electrical wires. We're going to bring the coffin, explosives, cinder block, barbed wire. Just to name of a few that I'll bring with me this Saturday. And whoever accepts my challenge, like I said, I hope their insurance is paid up. I hope whatever city we manage has a 10K unit ready for that person because I'm ready to put them there.
Oh, wow. All right. You heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen. Open challenge this Saturday night for the RGW Mayhem Championship or the DCW World Heavyweight Championship. Which one will it be? We'll find out this Saturday night. Any last words, Mr. No Mercy?
Yeah, okay. Everybody, I want you to pay attention. Pay attention really good. I don't care who it is. I always got Rookie of the Year on lock right now, okay? I am the hottest thing in RGW and DCW history. I'm always on the top of my game. It's okay to be afraid, okay? It's okay to be afraid. It's okay to scare. But when that bell rings, my name says it. I have no regrets, no remorse, only silence. Those who step in the ring with me this Saturday, open challenge, death match, lights out, and I'm out of here. Now get out of the way. Shut up, fans.
Oh, wow.
Yo, talk your shit now. Talk your shit now.
Wow. As No Mercy leaves, ladies and gentlemen, wow, I am shocked. I am a little confused now. I'm a little dumbfounded here. Oh, my God. Let me get my composure back on this one. Whew. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome one half of the RGW World Tag Team Champions. I'm talking about one half of Beautiful Chaos. He is the Chaotic Trickster. Trickster, you there, sir?
Yes, as a matter of fact, I am. Now, before you ask me any questions, before you ask me anything about Sunday, let me just get something off my chest right now.
Sure.
If Shane Owens calls in, if Shane Owens calls in, don't bother wasting 10+ minutes asking him retarded questions that he's going to give the same bland answers to like Roman Reigns, putting his foot in his mouth like whatever cheap liquor he had every single time he's about to cut a video promo.
Oh, wow. Jesus Christ, leave him alone.
No, and he's going to say something along the lines of, oh, I'm going to get them tag team titles. He's going to sit there and talk about all that shit, much like the DCW World Heavyweight title and joining N2S, all of which he will proceed to fail miserably at, like he fails at everything else in life.
Oh, wow.
And then on top of that, him and Not So Psycho Mike are going to find out that they are the Chihuahuas that decided to step up to a pair of raging Dobermans that are going to take them behind the woodshed and deal with them accordingly. We are the standard that they look at when and get green with envy when they see us, because they want to beat us, but they can't beat us. Because Psycho Mike wants to talk about blood. Let me tell you something right now. It's about to be 50 Shades of Red up in this bitch.
Oh, wow. Settle down. He's not leaving yet. Settle down. He's not leaving. Hold on. All right, Tristan, let's get into business real quick. TMZ reported that there is a possibility that you, Isabella, a.k.a. Beautiful Chaos, will be signing with Kings United Management. Is that true or false?
We are going to have a meeting with him. We are going to have a meeting with them sometime soon.
Okay.
But I'm going to be perfectly honest with you. I've got my own company to run, Crazy It's Incorporated. I've had that shit for the longest. I've had that shit from Jump Street for 3 years, ever since Brawl started. Now, as far as my partner, if she wants to sign with him, hey, I'm the type of partner that's not going to suffocate. I'm the type of partner that's not going to sit there and be all controlling and be all clingy, you know, like certain others that you see.
Right.
So as far as that goes, we'll see.
So in other words, we just got a meeting, is what you're saying. It's just a meeting.
Right now, just a meeting. Which coming from me is saying a lot, because with all the other companies that suddenly popped up years later after mine, which I feel like people are copying me on that, but whatever. You know, as far as I'm concerned, that's saying a lot coming from me, because with the other two major companies like Hollywood and PME, I wouldn't even bother answering their phone calls. And not even necessarily for personal reasons.
I mean, how could you turn down some of these big deals you had offered thrown at you? I mean, not only were they delivered on top of your lap, they were like literally thrown in, and I don't mean it in a homosexual way, but they were actually thrown in your front of your face, in your mouth.
Do you want? That last one sounded funny in a really nasty way, but whatever.
I know, but you know what I mean, though. I mean,
yeah, I know. You didn't do it on purpose, but Anyway, here's one thing, and I even said this to Kings United. Yes, I'm meeting with them, but the fact of the matter is, what do I really need any of them for things that I could eat that I could get on my own? Right. So a lot of them deals I could get on my own. A lot of this shit that they offer me, I can get on my own. What do I need you for? I didn't need you to start Crazy Eights Incorporated 3 years ago. I didn't need you to become World Heavyweight Champion. I didn't need you to be one half of the current reigning and defending and soon-to-be still tag team champions in RGW.
Right.
I didn't need your help to do any of that. I didn't need your help to get my sponsorship deals that I already have. Isabella didn't need anyone's help to get her sponsorship deals. We don't. Plus, I'm not really the type that likes to answer to other people.
Right.
To be perfectly honest.
We've noticed.
Yeah, you've noticed. I mean, it's not even necessarily a personal thing against anybody. It's just I'm kind of rebellious like that. I'm not really the type that likes to do things other people's way, as you've noticed over the last 3 or so years.
Right.
And I'm not about to start.
Okay, let's talk about being rebellious. Let's get into Saturday night. This Saturday night, for the first time ever, Beautiful Chaos going up against American Psychos for the RGW World Tag Team Championship, and of course they will be settled in a ladder match, which you guys are not something. You know what I'm trying to get at.
It's not a foreign concept.
So there you go. You know what I mean? Exactly. Okay. For the first time ever, you guys are going to meet up in a ladder match. Here we go. What can you tell me about American Psychos that you haven't told anyone lately?
That they are possibly worse than Murder Mayhem.
Wow. Well, I'm looking at the tapes. Hey, Isabel almost got her ass whooped tonight. Thankfully, you came out this time. And, yeah, a lot of people are saying
I came out this time, and I came out this time with a ladder, without the barbed wire chair at that. I came out and I busted Shane open again. So two things that I will have proven by the end of this week, by this weekend's end. One, I don't need my barbed wire chair to make it float like Niagara Falls. Two, it's fitting that we're in the Garden State because the tag team career is about to be pushing daisies.
Okay. Speaking of that, okay, so we also went into the rumorville. These rumors flying around all over the place. There's been word backstage. People were talking back and forth. People were saying they heard Shane Owens and Psycho Mike talking about how they won championships in other companies, how it's no different here in RGW. This Saturday night they are going to become the next tag team champions.
Can I stop you right there real quick, with all due respect? Can I stop you right there real quick?
Sure.
I'm going to get to Shane first. So for all the championships that he's won in his company, in any company he's been in, considering how he's doing in DCW right now, probably about to, with someone probably planning his funeral service in advance after what happens to him against No Mercy in his own company, DCW, that he started, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, how's that really working out for him right now?
Well,
come on, let's be honest.
I'll say the only positive thing out of that, he got $40 million in his pocket by the Banks family, but that's another story. Anyway.
And then to Psycho Mike. You know what? Him mentioning other company titles doesn't even piss me off, because I'd be a hypocrite, because I've won titles in other companies too, but here's the thing. What you do here is nobody cares about what you did in other. I guarantee you, and I guarantee you, if I was in any of the companies he was in and I was spouting the same shit that he's spouting, I guarantee you he would say what I'm about to say right here. In RGW, prove yourself. Don't be living off of your past resume. Just prove yourself here, and people will care. In RGW, what you do in RGW matters to RGW. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So you coming in here you coming in here with a tag team that's newer than whatever socks I had. I wore this morning. Like, I'm supposed to, like, here's a list of teams. I said this before, and I'll say it again. THG, HKS, Doubles Rejects, Chemical X, Sisters of Havoc, Murder Mayhem. We have faced and/or have beaten all of these teams. American Psycho holds no candle to any of them. Not even Murder Mayhem, and I can't believe I'm saying that.
Wow.
To even compare the Birds of Prey to them is downright offensive to me. Like, these two were thrown together. These two were thrown together like the tackiest clothes combination you could find in Shane's room, and that's before he gets drunk.
Wow.
And then on top of that, one half of the team is busy changing his names and changing his mind like a girl changes clothes. And I'm supposed to believe that they're going to beat us? Really? Really? Really now?
Okay.
So the way I see it, we're just going to put them right back in their place. They're going to be buried under ladders like we were. It is going to look like a murder scene, complete with them being buried under ladders, and you may as well consider us the shovels that committed the burial.
Right now, I'm looking at the Las Vegas polling, and you guys are up 2-1 on winning this match this Saturday night. How confident do you guys feel going into this match Saturday night?
The same amount of confidence that we've had. Look, the same amount of confidence that we have every time we step in the ring. How long have we held? Now, Adam Cole, can I ask you something? How long have we held these belts?
A little over 5 months.
Since Gladiators Ball.
Correct.
In the following months, we've had to deal with Sisters of Havoc, Chemical X, those two, and Murder Mayhem all at the same time, and then Chemical X again. At this point, 5 months later, we're ready for anything.
Okay.
And no Johnny Come Lately tag team. And no Johnny Come Lately tag team is going to take that away from us.
Last question before we go. This Saturday night, the tag team championship will be on the line. Also, you just brought it up. What if American Psychos stopped you guys from being the longest reigning tag team champions in RGW history? How would that feel? How would that motivate you? What would happen to Beautiful Chaos if that happened?
I don't know, because it's not going to fucking happen. Because we're about to drop their asses like a bad T-Mobile phone call.
Wow.
That.
Excellent words, Chaotic Trickster. Good luck this Saturday night, and may God bless your souls off that damn ladder.
Yep. May one of us bleed. May one or even all four of us bleed to death in New Jersey.
Ladies and gentlemen, the RGW World Tag Team Champion, the Chaotic Trickster. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome my guest at this time. He once was the RGW World Heavyweight Champion, former RGW International Champion, and of course former RGW World Tag Team Champion, and of course the current winner of the Lucha Libre World Cup. I'm talking about Ken Kings. Ken, are you there, sir?
Not to mention one of the most hard-working and multi-time international champions.
Here we go.
I'm just saying.
Here we go. Come on. All right, Ken. This Saturday night, you and Showtime going up for the International Championship. Now, a lot of people are saying maybe, just maybe, you might come up a little short. Ever since M2S has popped into this whole situation, ever since M2S has been floating around, ever since M2S has been a pest in your life. I mean, how do you feel about the world doesn't have any faith in you to become the next international champion once again?
Once again, I want to know where you be getting these facts from, because if I remember correctly, nobody had faith in me when I beat No Mercy, and I beat him, and I retained my international championship. Now people don't have faith. Where do you get these facts, Cole? Like, I just want to know. I'm just curious. I want to get a little nosy.
I mean, hey, you're absolutely you're entitled to get to know all this just as much as I am. Look, I'm looking at all my sheets here, and that's report from TMZ, report from ESPN, the Bleacher Report. I mean, it goes on and on and on. But hey, a lot of people are not impressed. I mean, people think that M2S is going to take over the damn world.
People say a lot of things, Cole. That doesn't mean it's true.
True.
M2S, they've done things, you know what I'm saying, in this company. They've jumped people. They've gotten gold. But they have thorns in their side, meaning MBK, Verdi and T5, me, Red, Jackson.
Right.
So, and they've been pissed off, and we've had wins over all of them. I've beaten Swindle, and I've beaten Showtime.
Right.
Even though I had Showtime shook when he had his match tonight, but that's neither here or there.
Well, since you brought it up, go ahead. Since you brought it up, let's talk about this. Tonight. Showtime went up against G Money. You was on commentary. Vice versa. Ken Kings went up against Johnny Slash. Showtime was on commentary. I've never seen two people just look at each other and just say, fuck you, no, fuck you. Now, personally, I'm not cussing you out, Ken, but I got to say, this rivalry is starting to heat up.
Personally, the guy doesn't like me, and I don't care for him either. Now, he has something I want, something that belongs to me, and that's my international championship. So, by any means necessary, I'm trying to get back my gold. He feels like he's the legend killer. I'm not dead.
Right.
T5's not dead. So, I don't understand where this title of legend killer comes from, because neither of us are dead. We're very much alive and well. And so he wants to run his mouth. He's running his mouth everywhere, Twitter, Facebook Live. He's going to beat all these people's asses. Problem is, and I'm sure you know, Cole, when you bite off more than you can chew, it literally comes back to bite you in the ass.
Wow.
And that's what's going to happen at this pay-per-view. Showtime has bitten off more than he can chew, and I'm going to collect. I'm going to beat his ass for old and new. And I wish the rest of M2S will come out, because they can see when I beat they little Comey 1, 2, 3, and I get back my international championship.
Okay. Well, it is my honor and my duty to report to you, sir, that this Saturday night you will be facing Showtime for the international championship inside a steel cage. How about that?
The more the merrier. That means there's no escape for Showtime when I whoop that ass.
Steel cage match it is. Oh, ladies and gentlemen. Well, okay. Wait a minute. I'm being told. Hold on a minute. Oh, wow. I don't know if this is true or not. Ken, let me ask you something. Do you know where your wife was at about 2 weeks ago?
Yes, I do.
Now, you know me, I mean, I'm just giving you straight facts here. This picture floating around of your wife and Showtime hanging out at the club. Now, they're just dancing. It's a picture of this them. Looks like they're just dancing, having a few drinks. What do you know about that?
There you go, Cole. Trying to add fuel to the fire, huh?
I'm just saying. I mean, it's just plain obvious. This is from TMZ, by the way. It's not me. I mean, at all.
TMZ, they are a joke. They're just a rumor mill. First of all, I'm not going to buy into that. At the pay-per-view, steel cage, I'm going to rip his face off with a cage. And I'm going to pin him 1, 2, 3. And I'm going to get my international championship back.
Now, Ken, like I said, I'm not trying to stir the pot, but I'm just looking at the vid. Now I'm looking at a video. It should. I mean, I've met Miss Jones at one point, and it shows here she's having a good time with Showtime. I mean, there is no hanky-panky. I can promise you that. But this looks like a date to me.
Like I said, I will meet Showtime at the pay-per-view, and I will get back my international championship.
Oh, okay. Okay. Wow. I don't know where to go from here, but Ken, I gotta ask you. Tonight you went up against Johnny Slash, upcomer here in RGW. A lot of people are saying that this guy is the future of this company. What can you say about him?
He didn't impress me at all. Not in the slightest. Like, the kid, he had great fruits. I'll give him that. But as far as his skills in the ring, he really didn't show me that much.
Okay. Okay, moving on. I'm sorry. I just feel a little awkward talking about this, but going back and forth on this. Ken, I gotta ask you. This Saturday night for the RGW World Heavyweight Championship, a belt that once was yours. This Saturday, you got Max Payne going up against Jackson. Who do you got in this TLC match?
It's a long time coming, and I know my boy Jackson is going to pull out the win.
All right. Next question before we go. Kings United management has been popping. You got the hottest free agent, No Mercy David Hill. And now it looks like you guys might end up getting Beautiful Chaos. How did that happen? Tell me, how did that happen?
Oh, I just got a private tweet from Kings United management. They pretty much say that they're looking for the hottest talent that's out at RGW, and they successfully sealed the deal with No Mercy, and he's pretty much happy with his deal. And they're going after Beautiful Chaos, which is pretty much the hottest tag team in RGW for a long time. And we're just having a meeting, as you know, Trickster does have his own management firm, so we're just, seeing what we can offer them.
Okay. I like that. Can you confirm this deal with No Mercy? It looks like, also, once again, TMZ reporting that David No Mercy Hill will be trying out for the part of Debo in the next Friday movie. Is that true?
I cannot confirm that. That is No Mercy's thing. I don't know anything about his dealings. I just only know what King's management tells me, and they haven't told me anything about any movie deal with No Mercy.
Okay. Sweet. All right, so this Saturday night, you go up against Showtime for the International Championship. I got to say, steel cage match. You're not a stranger to that.
No, sir.
What can you tell me about this match, and what can we see? What are the predictions into this match? What else can you tell me about this match before we go?
Showtime has never been in a steel cage match. I have. I know what it takes in a steel cage. So he better be ready. because his flesh is going to be ripped off his bones. His body is going to ache and hurt like it's never hurt before.
Oh, wow.
He's ready to bleed.
Ken, I swear, I'm looking at this video once again. I'm sorry, Ken. I mean, I don't want to push your buttons, sir, but are you sure this isn't her? I mean, it looks a little too funny, if you know what I mean.
Cold, cold, cold. I love what you do when you stir the pot. It makes my day. It makes me chuckle. But yet again, that's neither here or there. I'm focusing on the international championship. That's what I'm focusing on.
Oh, wow. All right. Well, thank you, Ken, and I hope it ain't her. But hey, you know, TMZ has been 13-0 with us, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, there it is. It's official. It's not her on the tape. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Ken Kings. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome back the former RGW World Heavyweight Champion. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Jackson. Jackson, you there, sir?
Yeah, I'm here. What up?
Welcome back.
Thank you.
News
Feel
broke
good
out.
to be back.
News broke out this afternoon. It will be a TLC match for the RGW World Heavyweight Championship. Tonight you had a contract signing. Whew. You and Max Payne.
Yeah.
Practically beating the crap out of each other right after the damn signing. I mean, these contract signings never go right. I mean, what can you tell me about all this?
As you know, the signings, like you said, the signings never go right. You sign the challenger signs the contract, or the champion signs the contract. He gets all in the champions or the challengers' head talking about something, well, I'm going to beat you this Sunday. So, you know, what I did was out there, before he could even sign it, I went out there and I signed it first because I don't want to hear about that whole, you know, you can't beat me and blah, blah, blah. No. Fuck the bullshit. Let's get this shit done.
Right. All right. You know, I gotta say, you know, a lot of people always say this on commentary, but a lot of people say you look naked without the championship. What do you feel about that?
It feels a little weird, but you know the best thing about winning the championship, about losing the championship, you get a rematch and you go after.
Right.
And you feel, you know, like you feel that passion of what you had. When you had it, it never goes away. So when you see another person with that championship, that passion is right there with you. And you're just like, it's like you're looking at your girlfriend with another guy right in front of your face.
Right.
That's how I look at it. And this Sunday, at the pay-per-view, can't wait. I cannot wait.
TLC match, another match you're not a stranger to. I got to say, from all your TLC matches, which one is the one that just sticks out in your head like that's the one I got to top?
Oh, I would probably have to say my first one.
Damn.
My first TLC match, that's the one I would say I'll have to top.
Always the first one, ain't it?
But actually, my first, ladder match was that actually Brawl Mania 1 with the Devil's Reject, TM Hick, Birdie, and I believe Kings and Jones was in there. No, Kings and Jones wasn't in that one. It was just me, Birdie, and TM Hick. Because that one is actually where I was in the straight jacket and I got set on fire. So, yeah, I kind of want to top that one. That leaves a little burning memory in there every time I watch that match.
A few last questions before we go on this. You know, you've been a world champ. I mean, Max Payne's a world champ. This rivalry, that at one time you guys were brothers, I mean, as THG, the longest reigning tag team champions, which, by the way, I don't know if you heard me or not, but I was talking to Trickster earlier. I said, how does it feel to, that record is about to break?
I mean, records are meant to be broken. You know, they don't last forever, so, you know, if they do it, congratulations, all the more power to them. You know, whenever you could do something and break something in this company for the first time, second time, or whatever, it's great. It's good for the business. It shows that talent is rising to the top, and that to beat them, you have to step your game up. So each new record that's set in RGW just shows that the guys in the back are stepping their game up, and it's really rewarding, not just for them, but for us as a whole company. It's rewarding for us because it gets our ratings up. So yeah, I like it.
Real quick, prediction time this Saturday night. What are we gonna see?
Oh, you're going to see a whole lot of flair in action. Because I'm, as my boy Kings would say, I'm finna beat him from pillar to post, well, from ladder to ladder to table to chair. So, yeah.
There it is. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Jackson. Good luck tonight. Good luck Saturday night.
Thank you.
No problem. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome RGW's trio. They are the most hated faction. Ladies and gentlemen, they are the RGW World Heavyweight Champion, the RGW International Champion, and the RGW Cruiser X Champion, Max Payne, Showtime, and Mr. Swindle, all together known as M2S. Gentlemen, are you there?
Yes.
Yeah, man, we here. We
All right.
live in the building.
All right. Oh, is Showtime sleeping again?
No, I'm here.
All right. My bad. So, gentlemen, you heard what everybody had to say about you guys all week long. People were, you know what? I'm just gonna dive right into it. Showtime, was that you in the video?
Yes, that was me.
Oh, damn. So how long has this been going on?
Well, you know, ever since I kicked King's ass at the International Championship at the pay-per-view, his wife just been reaching out.
Oh, wow.
You know, I met her for a couple of drinks, and she want the party with Showtime. So you know how M2S party.
Damn. Oh, okay. Wow, confirmation right there. Question 2. Max Payne, World Championship on the line, TLC match. Another match you're not, you're affiliated to this match. You know, hey, I got to say, what do you think, or what do you expect from this match? I mean, you and Jackson been going at this for a while now. What's next? I mean, what's going on? What's on your mind? I want to know it all, dude.
Well, first of all, I will go out there and I'll do what I always do, and that's slap Jackson around, because that's what I seem to do quite well. You know, it's always been, ever since we formed THG, way back in the heyday, everybody wanted to know who was better. And right now, I'm proving that I was always better. It doesn't matter. Jackson was hot and I was gone, but it didn't mean that he was better than me. It meant that he got to shine.
I let him shine. I let him have all the spotlight and all the glamour. But as you see, when Max Payne came back, what did I do? I took my spot back. Yeah, he got lucky at Brawl, man. Even a blind squirrel gets lucky and dives out of traffic every once in a blue moon. But, I mean, you know, it is what it is, you know. Extreme Mayhem coming up. Got the TLC match. So instead of, you know, elbowing them for the win, I just got to climb a ladder. Now, I got 2 good legs. Jackson's got 1.5.
Surgically repaired, by the way. But, yeah. Showtime this Saturday night for the International Championship inside a steel cage. A match that you're also not a newbie to. Steel cages are in your backyard. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So, the question is this. What can we see this Saturday night that we haven't seen before?
Man, this Saturday night, you see Showtime goes to the limit. I don't like King at all. But I'm going to tell you one thing. The man knows his business in the ring. So with that being said, Showtime will go to another level. This match is going to be electrifying. This match is going to be bloody. This match, I'm going to give my all. At the end of this match, I will took out King and I will be 3-0 against King. And correction, King, he never beat you.
Oh, wow. There it is. Guys, you heard Maxwell already talk about earlier saying that M2S is not walking out with the gold. What do you guys say about that?
Well, Maxwell Verdi, we ain't worried about you, man. After the pay-per-view, I got some business I got to handle with Verdi, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't going to talk about that right now. I ain't going to go in detail. But M2S is not worried about Maxwell Verdi. The daddy's little bitch. We ain't worried about him.
Oh, wow. Max Payne, what's next for you after this? Let's just say you pulled a miracle and you ended up beating Jackson for the World Heavyweight Championship. What's next? Who's next in line?
First of all, me beating Jackson is no miracle. That's light work. If anything, if Jackson can beat me, that's a miracle.
Okay, well, let's just say you did beat him.
Well, you know what, Adam Cole? Once I beat Jackson, how about you tell me who's next? Who is next? Who is there left in this piece of shit company for me to beat up on? BT5 so bad, he had to go get help from Verdi, and Verdi ain't really much help. He's like a pimple-faced teenager that sometimes gonna slap around. I mean,
yes, sir.
We done took King's belt, his wife, and after Sunday, Showtime's going to be walking around with his dignity in his back pocket.
Damn.
Yes, sir.
I mean, Swindle has dominated the Cruiserweight division. Only thing left for M2S to do is jump in the tag division and beat up on Beautiful Chaos, but that wouldn't be fair because that's like Giants beating up on midgets.
Wow.
Yeah, man.
But I did hear something very interesting while I was sitting here listening to you talk to the other jabronis. There's this one guy walking around here. I think his name is like No Mercy, David Hill. That guy.
Yeah.
He claims that RGW is his yard. He's the big dog in this yard. Is that what he said, Adam Cole?
Yes, sir.
Oh, yeah, and by the way, we beat up Red, and we ain't seen Red since. So how you like them apples? So I know he ain't next.
I mean...
But that guy, David Hill, if he really think he the big dog in RGW, he come pick on this big dog in RGW.
Wow.
If he really want to see what he's made of.
Now, that would be an interesting match right there. DC the DCW World Heavyweight Championship champion going up against the RDW World Heavyweight Championship. Whew. Money.
And then after that, if you want to shout out the international champion, he can come get that too.
Oh, damn. Am I looking at M2F's new target, David No Mercy Hill?
There's nobody left, man. You line up the Super Friends or the Power Rangers or the Avengers or the Defenders or the local Tony's Pizzeria or the Ponderosa Workers or L's Nightclub Extravaganza. Doesn't matter. They all get beat up in the end.
It's one thing I got to address, Cole.
Sure.
American Psychos. Psycho Mike, Psycho Mike been running around here running his mouth, claiming he been a multi-champion in other companies that I heard that never even existed. So what I'm doing right here now on Brawl Uncut, Rampage, Tuesday night, I will still be the international champion. So with this being said, and just because I'm a fighting champion and I'm issuing Showtime Open Challenge every week, Psycho Mike, I'm issuing you a challenge, Rampage, International Championship. I'm going to beat your motherfucking ass if you accept.
Wow.
You've been talking shit. It's time for me to address it. Shane Owens, you come down in the fear, I'm going to have Pain and Swindle take care of you.
Oh, wow. Max Payne, let me readdress that comment you said a few minutes ago. You said there was no one left. Well, somewhat of a breaking news. It looks like Venom X, former World Heavyweight Champion, 3-time World Heavyweight Champion. It seems to me his contract is about to expire. Now, if he re-signs, are you willing to give him one more shot at it?
You know what? If Venom wants to drag his drunk, raggedy ass out here,
wow,
and get in the ring with the most dominant superstar in this company, which is 1/3 of the most dominant trio that has ever come down the pipe. And that means we're better than HKS, we're better than the Unit, the Shield, the Captain America Shield, those guys, the 187 Homicide and Suicide and Death Note, and all those jackasses.
Okay.
If Venom X wants a shot at Max Payne, then we can do it. That's probably the only member of HKS I ain't beat up. So, I say, if he wants to come out of retirement, I'll shove him back into retirement. And then we can put him in a box and send him wherever T5 and Gumbo are.
I thought that guy was in rehab with GVD.
Oh, wow. By the way, in case you forgot, GVD got his future endeavors already.
Man, I send a prayer for that guy, man.
Damn. All right, so I'm going down the list. How about this, Max Payne? What if Max Payne went up against, say, I don't know, the Chaotic Trickster one more time?
Well, I mean, hey, I Dutch no action. T5 can say whatever you want to say about my antics outside of the ring and me partying, but when that bell rings, it's game time, which is why I'm the World Heavyweight Champion.
Okay.
He's found out. Kings has found out. Red has found out. And if that big retard with the mask wants to find out, Bane can find out. Cat, she can find out. Widow just found out.
Well,
Cat is stopper, man.
I'm looking at Red's tweet right now, and it says, hey, the next time someone puts his hands on his woman, it's lights out for you, buddy.
Yeah. Blah, 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 blah. I'm supposed to be afraid of a grown man whose first name is a color?
Wow.
Ain't nobody worried about Red.
You know who I really want to fight?
Who?
Where is the big bad, oh godforsaken PM Hick?
No, fuck that. No, If Tim Hick come back, he find me.
Wow.
Where is
If Tim
PM
Hick ever come
Hick?
back, I don't give a fuck who in line. I'm giving him a title shot. I want to kick his ass. If he
You
ever
know
come
what?
out of the car.
All I'm saying is, not once, but twice, you just casually pack your shit up and walk out of the company. Now, the first time, you had some issues with GVB. Understandable. Nobody liked the kid. But it still didn't give you a right to turn your back on these fans who come to pay to see us.
Right.
Then the second time, I'm retired. Boo-hoo. You couldn't take the heat. You got afraid of the young talent that was nipping at his heels. You know what I'm saying? It's just like a typical old man to want to bow out gracefully because he can't handle the fact that the young bucks are in the spotlight.
I will admit, you're absolutely right about that one. I will admit that one.
Just pack your shit up and walk out. But you know what? For every beating that Hick deserves, I'm going to give to his son.
I got a tweet here coming in from Slippin' Jimmy 56.
Man, who is that
I thought
guy?
he was dead.
When he pistol whipped that alarm show in Alabama?
I have no idea, but I have a tweet here from Slippin' Jimmy 56, and it says here, Max Payne, you have a big mouth. Why don't you challenge somebody that you really haven't faced? How about you challenge one of your boys, either Showtime or Swindle, for the RGW World Heavyweight Championship? Big mouth.
First of all, M2S don't fight each other. There's no need to fight each other. Why would we fight each other? Families don't fight.
We're family. Ain't no need for that.
We beat up guys like Slippin' Jimmy.
Okay, we got another question here from Candy Girl 45, and she says, Max Payne, even though you're one of the hottest guys on the roster, why don't you face another hot guy, Mr. Swindle?
Why? You know what, Adam Cole? See, this is why we don't fuck with you Mexicans.
Yep, definitely why.
Because all you do is you come on this show, you try to use your little platform to stir the pot.
I mean, hey, I'm just the voice of the people.
You know, first of all, do you remember the last guy who sat in that chair and tried to stir the pot? Do you remember him? Because I remember him. And I remember what happened to him for trying to stir the pot.
I just got a tweet from N2S Nation that said, why don't we put our foot in Adam Cole's ass and try to stir the pot?
I like that tweet.
Whoa, guys, hey, I'm just the radio guy here. Come on, don't tell me that. Why don't you tell Jackson that? Why don't you tell King that? I mean, hey.
I'm going to see Jackson this Saturday. You going to get my foot in his ass then.
And I see King this Saturday. I'm going to see, and I'm
or
see
you
White
could just, or you could be a man and shut up and tell me, put it to my face right now.
Wow.
You know what, Jackson? Ain't nobody.
You know what? No.
Ain't
You
nobody
talked already. Jackson. No. You know what? This proves everything. That in the group, when it was just me and you were a fucking loudmouth. That's all you are, just a big bag of fucking hot air.
Wow. Kenny King right there.
All your fucking little acronyms and metaphors and blah, blah, blah. Who gives a fuck?
Don't disrespect my brother Jackson. What's wrong with you?
Well, Jackson, I tell you this.
Rookie bag holder, you shut the fuck up.
We'll see how much
fuck up your brother.
I beat. Last time we was in the ring, you were looking up at the ceiling, so you shut the fuck up.
Where your
worry about King?
Where your build at?
My belt is keeping warm right now with another guy.
Belt.
You ain't got
no belt.
Oh, I ain't got no belt. We'll see. We'll see at Extreme Mayhem. We'll see.
It's my belt.
We will see. Because
you're right. You're right. We're gonna see.
Can your big ass climb a ladder? Huh? Can a ladder support you? No.
Well, if you can't physically climb the ladder, it doesn't matter how I get the belt.
Yes, it does, because you're afraid of heights.
Wow. Is that true, Max Payne?
Because this Saturday, Jackson, if you think what you got at Brawl Mania was an ass whooping, if you saw what you got at Payoff was an ass whooping, just imagine what I can now do with tables, ladders, chairs, and God knows what else is going to be out there.
Oh, let me guess. Tag, Barbara, Stab.
You worried about the wrong. I'm just saying, you worried about the wrong thing. So you worried about how I'm going to get to the top of the ladder and get my belt back. You should be worried if you are going to walk out of this match.
Well,
because
whether I'm walking wait. You know what? Like you said, a Brawl Mania.
Deep down, this really ain't about titles, Jackson. It's about me hurting you until you physically can't go no more. Because
exactly.
this company ain't big enough for the both of us.
You tried that. You know what? You tried that at Cage of Horror. What happened? I showed up 4 weeks later, kicked your ass. You said I wasn't going to walk out. RGW champion at Brawl Mania would have happened. I walked out. Brawl Mania, RGW champion. I told you that whether I'm walking in or willing out,
and you want to know why you keep coming back?
I will be RGW champion. Because you know what? Right now, because there's nobody better to face up to you three jackasses.
Because you seem to have a T5 complex. No matter how many times you get beat up, or no matter how bad
I'm not T5.
You keep coming back.
Better than anybody. You know better than anybody. No disrespect. I'm not T5.
You keep coming back. And you keep coming. The only thing that I can commend you on is that you think you can do it on your own, but you can't. You might need to go get some help. You might need to bring King to ringside with you, that if he can walk at the Showtime, sticks his foot up his ass.
Wow. First of all, Showtime ain't going to do a damn thing to get his ass beat in that cage. First of all, Showtime has never been in the cage. Second of all, Showtime better worry about if he needs a wheelchair after the cage, because he's going to be mangled, bruised, and all around.
King, let me tell you something. You're going to be heartbroken.
I don't need you to tell me shit. I don't need you to tell me shit. All you need to do is show up with my title so I can beat your ass, throw you around the ring like a rag doll into them steel cage, and beat your ass.
And lay off his wife.
And let the janitors mop the blood that's going to be on the mat. I don't care about that. All I care about is my international championship. You can talk all the bullshit you want, but I'm going to beat your ass. And it ain't going to be nobody that can save you. You're in a steel cage, boy. I'm going to beat your ass like you was a pinata, bitch.
We took his Showtime took his wife, took his belt, and then the pay-per-view going to take his pride.
I'm not worried about all that. You can say all the bullshit you want, but you're going to get your ass whooped.
I'm the new man king.
That's because Showtime looks like Darnell Rollins. That's why. He thought it was Darnell Rollins.
But you know what? This is all a elaborate setup to try to get rid of Kings. But you know what? It's not going to work. Because I'm gonna be in there steel cage, and I'm going to beat the fuck out you, and I'm going to break your bones, and you won't be able to walk.
No, you're not.
I'm going to get my international championship back. And Payne, you need to shut your big-ass mouth, because you're not going to walk away the world heavyweight champion. Jackson going to see to that, boy.
Kings and Jackson both going to walk out disappointed.
Right, because I can see it in your eyes. The pressure is getting to you guys. You don't know how.
There's no pressure.
You don't know how
There's
to
no
stop
pressure
NCAA.
at all. The pressure is on you three. The pressure is on you three.
It's coming down.
Everybody, the pressure is on you three because you know what? You got all this hype built up all around you that you were this and you were that. Cole and all these other guys, they got you all hyped up like you the biggest, baddest things in this motherfucking planet. But on this pay-per-view, you're going to get all three of your asses whooped and you're going to lose your championship. Then I'm going to wonder what everybody and their mama going to say about when y'all get your asses whooped. How big and bad y'all going to be then?
First of all, King.
They're gonna be quiet like three little church mouse.
First of all, King, you better than anybody in this locker room know with Max Payne, it ain't no hype. This all fact. I've played time and time again. Longest running tag team champion on 2 occasions.
And who beat you for those belts? No disrespect to Jackson, but who beat you for those belts? So don't sit around. Don't sit around. First of all, don't sit around that like you're unbeatable because you are beatable.
Hey, and first of all,
you're not invincible. You're not Superman. Jackson gonna be your kryptonite, and you're gonna get your ass whipped.
King.
Showtime. You gonna know what it feels like to be in a cave. I'm gonna give you a first-hand lesson on that, boy.
You said you beat me. You never beat me. You never will beat me. I'm 2-0 against you. I will be 3-0 against you. You going down this Saturday.
You think you can say and you can think all you want to. You've never been in a steel cage, and you've never been in a steel cage with me. I'm gonna give you an A1 lesson.
You're a joke, King.
Well, I hope the video
say what you want, but you're going to get your ass beat, and I'm going to shut your punk ass up for good.
I hope you guys don't stand about it. You going to need a power source.
Gentlemen,
and I'm going to check you and Cole ass and these other folks that doubt Kings once and for all.
Gentlemen, we are running out of time. Any last words before we go?
Fuck the
M2S is done after this pay-per-view. You can count on that.
M2S is walking in with the gold, and M2S
and you're going to walk out and you're going to be broken. That's what's going to happen.
Y'all can walk
leaving out with the belt.
Y'all can walk out, but y'all every last one of y'all motherfuckers is leaving out on the goddamn stretcher. I promise you that.
Kings don't want no smoke. Jackson don't want no smoke. None of these niggas in this locker room want no problems with M2S.
You know what? Yeah. You know what? You say that, but I've been in your faces, all of your faces. I came to where y'all have been and beat your asses. So don't come in and say that people are scared of y'all because nobody is scared of y'all.
You ain't never showed us where Max Payne was. You showed up with
and that's what, you know why? You know why? Because you duck and hide. At least you're too bored. They got balls enough to go out and do this. You duck and hide because you don't want people like Jackson, and you don't want people like me to be there and whoop your ass. But at the pay-per-view, you're going to have Jackson to deal with. Showtime going to have me to deal with. Y'all ain't going to walk out. Y'all going to get your balls taken, and that's going to be it.
And y'all talking about kicking Hick ass? Y'all 3 motherfuckers can't even lace Hick boots, so shut the fuck up. Don't mention Hick, man.
And it's funny that Payne is calling out Hick, but last time I remember, Hick made your ass out for several months.
Well,
but you want to call him out? You want to call Hick out, but you got laid out for several months last time you faced Hick. That's mighty funny.
If Hick ever come back to this,
sometimes you can't even hardly deal with me, so I know damn well you can't even deal with Hick.
What you mean? I'm 2-0 against you. How can I hardly deal with you? You're not making sense.
Wow. You get your ass whooped. That's all you need to know. You getting your ass whooped in this cage, man.
That's because you took his wife, Showtime. You took his wife.
You know what?
I don't care about all that.
You know what?
I don't care about that, Maxwell. All I care about is getting the international championship.
We need drug
y'all
testing.
Just thinking about. y'all just think it's about just W's. No, it's about kicking your ass.
This is about redemption.
You know what? I can really get, like, I care about the RGW title, but I care about kicking Max Payne's ass more than kind of the title. I just want to
too bad it ain't gonna happen.
It
ain't gonna happen, you fucking John Cena.
Wow.
Well, I mean, if it's a fist fight you want, Jackson, then now a fist fight you won't win. So if you,
I just want to wrap my hands around his throat and just choke the fuck out of him.
On that note, ladies and gentlemen, Extreme Mayhem this Saturday night. We will see you there. Good night.
M2S.